Welcome everyone to Galveston, Texas. There are a total of 7 cemeteries in this 6-block stretch that I'm walking on. 6 blocks, 6 city blocks. There are quite a few popular people buried here. I'm not gonna get into the stories of the people, but I will leave their Find a Grave pages in the video description if you want to read about them. I'm just here to show you what this cemetery offers. And I'm getting New Orleans vibes out here, which I like. So without further ado, hope you enjoy the cemetery tour here in Galveston, Texas. The Broadway cemeteries. Like I said, there's 7 of them. We start our adventure, Old City Cemetery. Like I stated, there's a total of 6 of them here. I'm seeing some giant mausoleums. Forgive me for the wind. The wind is really, really windy today. Look at that mausoleum. So let me turn the camera right here. So I got something I got to show you that I learned last night. So you see this tomb, mausoleum, family plot. This tomb is actually a couple feet into the ground. I can't remember exactly how many, because they had like I think it was a hurricane or something. You educate me if I'm wrong, but they end up burying these further down based on that event. Like I said, I think it's the hurricane, but I could be wrong. So this is actually a lot bigger than you think it is. And I think it goes down a couple of feet. Oh, you can peek inside of it. Let's do it. You know, we're all curious of it. Let's see what we got. I can't really see it, but I know you guys can. I'll be able to see it in edit. Is he creepy in there? Is he creepy? GEOC Reigns, 1886. That family goes way back. This one also has another hole in the back of it. got vegetation in the way. What do you see in there? Looks like there's a coffin right there, or something. Got some creepy stuff in there. Creepy. Looks like this one has a Texas plaque. David Yayers, a veteran of the War of 1812. That goes way back. He was born August 10th, 1793, all the way to October 25th, 1881. Thank you for your service. The plaque was dedicated in 1990. By the way, when you come to the cemetery, you might want to watch your step. We got another open crypt. Oh, you can clearly see the inside of this. They got flowers right there. There's two mausoleums. Two entombments here. See if I can put the camera in further so you can see. And there's the front door. It's really neat to see. So we just explored Old City Cemetery over there. Now, as I turn the camera, we're in the middle, by the way, of the cemetery. We're at the Old Catholic Cemetery. I've been to a few Old Catholic cemeteries before. I see those all the time at Catholic cemeteries. Pause the video if you want to read it. Oh, whoa, look at that. That statue over there. Oh, got a recent burial I just passed up. I'll show you that in a second. Look at the statue. That is remarkable. Family in memory of our mother. Oh, so the mother's name is Mary. I'm looking at the other tombstone that's beside it. That's haunting, but that is really, really good at the same exact time. This right here is the woman of the statue you just saw. Mary, beloved aunt. 1900 to 1987. One thing I want to show you before I leave or head to the next spot in the cemetery. That looks creepy. It's like they're staring at you. I have it zoomed in so you can see it a little bit better. That is freaky. Here, we come closer to his eyes. Isn't that scary? It's like he's looking, they're looking into my soul. That is frightening. Like I stated minutes ago, here's one of the burials I just passed up that was recently buried. What was the year? 2002? That can't be right. Maybe that's the wife, because I don't see anything on this side, so looks like that's our first burial of 2024. This cemetery really does offer a lot. Like I said, I'm getting New Orleans vibes. But look at this. I think the statue or statues is missing their head or heads. That is creepy as can all be. Just came across two interesting tombs. They both died in action. Frank, July 23rd, 1919, says died in action. All the way to November 30th, 1942. This guy is Tony, July 23rd, 1922, also says died in action, November 30th, 1942. What happened in 1942? I really don't know. So this guy, Joe, I think Kaiser, Private U.S. Army, World War I, October 11, 1895, all the way to May 2nd, 1982. He lived a long life. I found this quite interesting. The way his tomb is entombed into the ground. Looks like that's Mary. 1850 all the way to 1932. Interesting. I was making my way to another mausoleum and I came across this. Looks like two people that were in, what war were they in? Don't see what war they were in. Two veterans, but in memory of all this wind. Gallatin Confederate soldiers who died in Galveston serving in the Confederacy. 209 soldiers were buried here in what was Old Potter's Field. In 1864, a section was designated in this cemetery as Soldiers' Rest. This wind is ridiculous today. The other 83 men are located in Old City and the other cemeteries, Catholic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this wind is ridiculous. That's an interesting grave site, Mickey, or angel. So I've seen this type of angel before at Natchez Cemetery in Mississippi. There's a girl that's or a baby that's buried, I think, like there's stairs that go to her grave, not this one, because she was scared of the bad storms and all that type of stuff. I'll leave a card and I'll leave a picture to see what I'm talking about. It's a really unique grave. It's not clicking in my head at the moment. Anyways, Mickey our angel, Michael P. Granham, September 15, 1949, June 22, 1951. So I saw this on Google Earth last night and I was curious on what this is, and I still have no idea. We're still in the Catholic cemetery, by the way. That sun is crazy. Maybe this is an altar. It's got a cross right there. For all my Catholic viewers and Catholic subscribers, let me know what this is. It looks like it's a big altar. I could be wrong. Like always, educate me. I don't know anything about the Catholic religion, but let me know what this is. I wonder if you can peek inside. Oh, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a tomb right there. What is that, a candle? A cup? It's about the best that you're gonna be, the best view you're gonna get from here, from this. Look at the lion handles as well. Whoops. I'm over here disturbing the dead. Sorry about that. That is massive. You literally could spend hours and hours here. Just look at the craftsmanship put into this. You just don't see tombs like this anymore nowadays. It's a whole different ball game. Obviously, as time goes on, stuff gets more expensive, and they define the cheaper alternative to make tombs look pretty much like what you see in front of you. That's like a majority. Not gonna say that's every single one, but the majority of them are pretty much like this. We got another open. To me, it looks like there's nothing really inside, but if you look to the left-hand side, it looks like there's one of the crypts. To the right, I'm not exactly sure because it's hard to see with all the darkness. So this will be the last tomb that I'm going to show you. Wilson, AD 1880. I think that says Fields at the top. Out of all the mausoleums that I've seen in just this cemetery, I think this one takes the #1 spot just because of the way it's designed, the craftsmanship that was put into it. And like I stated, you just don't see stuff like this that much anymore. It's just a different alternative that they're heading nowadays. Things are getting more expensive, so they look for, like I said, alternative way to keep things at a cheaper price, and they give you a different style of tomb. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough here in Galveston, Texas. There are 7 cemeteries, like I said, and it's just impossible to film them all into one video. There's famous people buried here, really interesting tombs, and all that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to get in contact with me, my socials will be in the video description down below. As always, I'll see you in the next upload.